Imagine going out with a man for 3 months. He texts you nearly every day. He sees you nearly every weekend. He's really sweet. He compliments you often. Sex is great. There's only one problem. You have no idea if you're a couple. And while you want to say something, you're afraid that saying something might mean the end of your relationship. So you say nothing, and you keep sleeping with a man who acts kind of like a boyfriend, but is most certainly not your boyfriend. This isn't the relationship you imagined. On this Love You podcast, you're going to learn whether to keep him or to cut him loose. Stick around. I'm Marc Katz, dating coach for smart, strong, successful women and your personal trainer for love. Welcome to the Love You podcast. Keep listening to discover what to do when you don't know your own relationship status. When we're done, I'll let you know how you could apply to Love You to create a passionate relationship that makes you feel safe, heard, and understood. So when you're in Love You Live with me, and I do weekly coaching calls with women on Zoom, 2 hours every Tuesday night for a year, you get a lot of reminders of the central principles of confidence and abundance and healthy decision making. So here's the key metaphor. You are the CEO of your love life. Men are the interns applying for a job with you. So what I want you to take away from that idea is that you're operating from a place of confidence and abundance. There's a million guys out there and there's one of you, and the natural assumption that everybody would want to work for you, so to speak, instead of fear and scarcity, putting strange guys up on a pedestal, thinking that time's running out and this is the best you can do, some ambivalent guy. So we take that, we overlay that onto this question. You're dating a guy for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and for some reason this guy is not yet your boyfriend, but you want him to be your boyfriend. If that's you, you're operating from a place of fear. Imagine a CEO, an actual CEO, who offers an intern a job, and the intern takes 2 months to decide if he wants to take the job, she wants to take the job, right? And then the CEO is afraid to ask the intern to make a decision because you've got a position to fill. The CEO is like, I don't know if I should pressure that intern. They may choose another company. You can't imagine a CEO doing that, but you could easily imagine yourself falling into that same trap, and you could easily see yourself dating a guy, falling more and more deeply for him over time, so that it becomes harder and harder to have that conversation and to extricate yourself from it if it doesn't go the way you want. So then the question is why? Well, he's nice to you. He treats you well. He's cute. He's funny. You connect. Those are no small things. But those reasons alone are not the reason to have a relationship. And that's what I want to emphasize in this podcast and in this video. A relationship, a real relationship, should provide safety, security, emotional intimacy, and a sense that there could be a future. In other words, you're letting these interns off really, really easy. It's easy for a guy to be nice, to text you once in a while, to pick up the check on Friday night, compliment you, take you home, and make an effort to sustain that once or twice a week. That's easy. It is the literal minimum bar. And so guys skate by getting to see you, sleep with you without all the commitment and the emotional intimacy and security of being a boyfriend. And so he's going to keep on doing this as long as you let him keep on doing this. The problem is you don't say anything. You just let it go because you know and I know the second you say something, the bubbles burst and you're going to discover that your worst fear is realized. He doesn't want to be your boyfriend. So ask yourself if you have accepted these excuses from men. I'm just going to rattle them off relatively quickly. I don't know what I want. I don't like the term boyfriend. I'm just enjoying things the way they are now. Why do we have to put a label on it? These are bullshit excuses, and they are designed to explain his aversion to commitment and your acceptance of his aversion. So once again, you're accepting this because you like him and you think maybe if I hang out long enough, maybe he'll change his mind. No, he won't. It's normal for a guy to take a month or so to decide if he wants to escalate things and become your boyfriend. You can't expect an experienced guy to just dive in with you after he read your dating profile and you went on one good date. But men, like women, act in their own self-interest. And it's in a man's self-interest to try to claim you as his girlfriend when he sees potential with you. Right? To take you off the market so no one else could have you. That's in his interest to commit to you. And if he doesn't proactively try to claim you as his girlfriend, it's because he doesn't actually want to. So if it's been a couple of months and you're asking yourself, what are we? Right? Don't even have to bother. I'll tell you, you're just the woman that he's using until he finds the woman he wants to be his wife. Dump him, find a man who wants to be your boyfriend without you having to twist his arm. Got it? Good. Have you had this problem? If so, you're not alone. Comment below, share your story, and vow from this moment forward to not spend more than 6 to 8 weeks on a guy who doesn't want to be your boyfriend. My name is Marc Katz. Thanks for tuning into the Love You podcast. For more episodes like this on YouTube, click on the subscribe button, ring the bell, choose all to ensure you get notified when new content comes out. If you're listening to the audio podcast, please share an honest review on Apple. More reviews equals more awareness of the Love You podcast and more love in the world. And if you want to find love right now and you're committed to making healthier choices with men so you could have that easier relationship I talk about in which you feel safe, heard, and understood, look for the link below. Apply for coaching with me and Love You. Thanks a lot.